right now, we've got someone that lives here in Southern Oregon that is dropping a new album, and I'll let him give away the information because he knows all the details, but the band is called Thunderchud, which is an amazing name, and Josh Gross has been on the show before, but we're going to bring him on the air to talk about the new album from Thunderchud, and then we'll play a song called Walk Away. Josh Gross, how's it going, my friend?
It's going great. Thanks for having me, buddy. I always love your show, man.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much. It's an EP or is it an album that you have coming out?
So we recorded enough songs for an album, but we haven't finished mixing them all, so we ended up splitting it into a series of EPs that are sort of coming out over the course of time. So the first EP is officially coming out April 27th, I think, and then the next one's going to come out in fall, and we're just sort of releasing singles every month or so. But yeah, it's going to be a series of EPs, but and then ultimately at the end we're going to press it all as like one vinyl LP album. But that's probably later in the year. So for right now, it's an EP. So there's an answer. The answer is yes and no. All of the things.
Yeah, I like the fact. I like the fact that you're doing it the way you're doing it. That keeps it exciting for the fans, and also you're doing vinyl at the end, so you can't lose there.
Yeah, except for the part where you have to pay for it and wait 18 months.
Oh my God, vinyl prices are just, I was telling someone today, I don't know if I'll ever do another one. It's just been a nightmare.
Yeah, I read somewhere that at one point all of the vinyl presses like in the country were unavailable for 4 months because they were all pressing Adele albums at the same time because there was such a high demand for them, and I was just like, wow. And then I'll get in the back of the line, I guess.
Well, also I heard too, and something more serious note, during the fires 4 or 5 years ago, whenever it was, I heard that you probably did too, that some of the record pressing places that have a certain chemical that's used in making vinyl albums was burned down, and it drove prices up like almost immediately, which didn't make sense to me, but somebody explained it to me, and it did kind of make sense. So I don't know if it's a combination of the burn and Adele or what the deal is.
Either way, the sort of takeaway is it is very hard to press a vinyl LP. Anytime I see a band touring with vinyl, I always buy it just because I know how hard it is to make. I'm like, I want you to know that I understand the effort you put into this. So that's the longer range goal, but for now, it's an EP. It's going to be available on, we're going to have a CD of it for those folks who are still do listen to CDs, and then it's going to be available as a download from Bandcamp, and the singles are also going to be streaming on Spotify. As of later this month, yeah. Awesome.
Were you guys playing out anywhere? I see once in a while that you're playing. What's your next show?
We're doing an EP release party on the 27th in Ashland at Local 31, Dangerous Lee's Local 31, just to change the ownership with Casey and the Cutoffs, one of our favorite local bands, and a band from Grants Pass called Steven. They're very hard to look up because their name is Steven, but man, are they good. That's going to be a wild night. So we're really just some of our favorite groups around the valley. I really like to, when I put together a bill, I want to make sure it's like bands I all really, really like. And this is going to be a really fun bill. And then about a week or two after that, we're going to be playing at Johnny B's with Escape from the Zoo. Really great touring band.
I love that name, dude. That is so awesome. Escape from the Zoo.
Yeah. There's the all-electric project of some of the folks from Days and Days, who are a pretty well-known folk punk group. But it's... Honestly, and then we're going to do a little run up I-5 to promote the album tour, doing like just Corvallis, Eugene, Portland, later in the month, which is we're really excited about just because I think these are some of the best songs I've ever written, and I'm really proud of this material, and I just want people to hear it.
What's the date again? Just give us the details for the CD release party again.
April 27th at Local 31 in Ashland. So it's a Saturday. It's the last Saturday of this month.
Yeah, they're having the same day at noon, which won't conflict with your event. There's a Carson Bench Memorial for old Carson out at Emigrant Lake at noon that day for anyone that doesn't know. So there's two things that are happening on the 27th. You can go hang out with the Carson's crowd and have a great time there at Emigrant. And then that night, go check out the Thunderchud release party with some great music at Local 31. It sounds like a good day, man.
Yeah. Other than the whole memorial, there's a lot of sadness, but yes, a full emotionally resonant day.
There you go, bro. Well, let's do a tune off the EP or the music that you're releasing. Let's do a song that we'd agreed on playing called "Walk Away." Anything you want to say about it or anything?
So this song, initially I think I wrote it when I wrote it down. I wrote down the notes as like hit song, because I was just like, ooh, that's good, it sticks. It was really one of those ones where I think when I did a project with this songwriting project, I was really trying to avoid writing in the second person. I didn't want to write songs that like you did this, you did that, And it was really much more like notes to myself, like looking in the mirror and trying to be more self-reflective and trying to be a better person, which I think is, so I call them maturity anthems. And this one is, I think is really speaks to that. And it's about how, just saying like, hey, if something's not working for you, you don't necessarily have to like just sit there and suffer. You can, you can be the master of your own destiny and say, I don't want to do this. I gotta peace out,
Amen, man.
Have to stay in bad situations.
Yeah, create your own reality and make it a good one, and it's a great maturity anthem for the crowd.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, man. So. Well, absolutely. Thanks for joining us tonight, man. We're going to play it loud and proud, and this is Thunderchud with Walk Away. You're at the Church of Rock and KSKQ. Josh, thanks a million for coming on, man.
Thanks so much for having me, Bloody. I hope to see you at the show.
Okay, brother. I'm definitely going to try to make it out. It's on my calendar.
Cool. All right. I'll see you then, man.
All right. Cheers. Thanks.
All right. Bye.
All right, my friends, there you have it. Mr. Josh Gross from the band Thunderchud. We're going to go ahead and get the song, which I already have queued up, and I'm going to play this sucker right now. Walk Away, Church of Rock, and KSKQ.